Hi everybody, welcome back to yet another day in the life. Today I'm trying voiceovers for the first time. The video starts with me working out, and on this day I tried to film some of my workouts because I never do that. But anyways, we start with cardio. As you can see, I was dying, and then usually after cardio I either do upper body workouts or lower body workouts, depending on the day of the week. And on this day, as you can tell, it was upper body, and right now I think those were curls. Guys, I'm still learning. I'm still learning gym what, but then anyways, yeah, that was the first exercise that I did. Thereafter I followed it with not this one, but then this is the next one that I shot. Oh, guys, my upper body strength is basically close to zero. Do you see how much I'm struggling? And I'm literally at the lowest weight. I think that's the 5 kilograms. That's like the lowest one that you can carry. And I was dying. But you know what? We're working hard so we can change that. We're working hard so we can be strong hands. And then the last one that I did was this one. It basically simulates a crunch. And this machine makes me so nervous because I feel like it looks wrong. I feel like it looks like I'm doing it wrong the whole time, and it makes me so nervous. But anyways, sibonge ukuya ejimini early because we go when there's nobody and there's no need to feel embarrassed.
Hi guys. So that gym session is done. I tried to film, guys. I tried to get a little bit, but I didn't get everything. Featuring that jacket that is always there. Anyways, that was such a good session. I pushed myself so much today. I'm so happy, especially because I was super duper lazy to come here. Shout out to A for encouraging me to come here. But also, guys, what I wanted to talk about today. Guys, I woke up with so much anxiety today, and it was such a weird morning. Now it has definitely turned around, but it was such a weird morning. I want to tell you guys about my weird morning because surely I can't be the only person. Surely I can't be the only person who experiences these random bursts of anxiety. So like first of all, I had a terrible dream. Weird things are happening in my dream. Fine. So like but it was one of those dreams that felt so vivid that the feelings that you felt in the dream kind of transfer themselves into real life when you wake up. So I woke up in a bit of anxiety. Then I was almost late for a morning meeting. Then yeah, okay, let me see if I can describe the spiral, because I genuinely went on a spiral, so much so that I felt like I did not have a grasp on reality. Okay, fine. So I'm stressing now because of this dream. Then today is the day that I dropped the breakup season video, and I started overthinking that video. And I'm like, oh my God, did I say too much? Did I divulge too much? Was I too open, too vulnerable? Oh my word, right? And then I'm like, I don't know what to do. Then when I start spiraling like that, my first thought is, let me text Anati, because she's usually the person that helps me through the spirals. But as soon as I thought Anati, that also triggered a different spiral. Now I'm thinking, oh my word, Sino, stop being such a burden. You have been such a burden on Anati lately, and she has to carry her load and your load. Why are you so inconsiderate, and why are you so selfish, and why can't you why must you always be ready to carry your burden early in the morning before she even starts her day? She now has to worry about you. So now I'm overthinking telling Anati, and then I start feeling like actually this is incompetence, because as an adult you're supposed to be able to regulate yourself and your feelings without involving other people, without burdening other people. So now I'm like almost pep talking myself that, you need to develop a thick skin. You need to stop being so weak. But it's a pep talk that is very negative, right? So I'm like, you need to develop thick skin. You need to stop being so needy. You need to stop being so emotionally dependent. That's the other thing that's been on my mind lately. Anyways, you need to stop being so emotionally dependent and disguising it as vulnerability. Whoa, being emotionally dependent and then you are disguising it as, oh, I'm a vulnerable person. Then I start thinking, Uguti, then the terrible thoughts that have always plagued me come through. Actually, you like acting and pretending like you are this nice and kind person. Kanti kahle kahle, you are so you're so draining, and all you ever do is take, and all you ever do is drain the people that care about you. And then as all these thoughts are happening, I'm scrolling through my mailbox, my inbox, email, and then I see an Oprah daily email. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe this is gonna bring some positivity, some light. I open it. There's an article about what is a narcissist, and what does your girl do? She opens that article, and there are two voices in my head. One voice is telling me that you probably shouldn't be reading that, because what are you gonna do? You're gonna try to match who you are to what they say a narcissist is, which is not necessarily true. Then there's the other half of me that's like, but what if I am a narcissist? Yo, guys, and then I read the article. I mean, as I'm reading the article, the debate in my head is going on, and then there's a particular line that triggers me in the article, which is narcissists usually appear as these kind, compassionate people, and as you get to know them, you realize how draining they are and how everything has to be about them. They always have to be the center. And in that moment, I'm like, are they talking about me? And then as I'm thinking, are they talking about me? I start thinking about my YouTube channel. I'm like, oh my God, my YouTube channel is an extension of the narcissist that I am, because it's all about me. The show always has to be about Sino. Da 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 da. Hey, you guys. And then in the middle of that, and then I start losing. That's when I start losing my shits, because now I seriously start losing my grasp on reality. In my head, I don't know what's real and what's not. I don't know which part is just me lying to myself and which part is me telling myself the truth. I don't know which side is just the scared and insecure negative voice, and which side is actually the voice of reality and reason. And now I'm just crumbling, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, you should just probably just stay alone and never reach out to anybody and never say anything to anyone, because kahle, you bring doom and glory to everyone that you come across. And right as I was like crumbling in that state, one night he greets me, and we're doing the hello, hi, how are you doing thing. And then I say, I woke up feeling anxious. And then she kind of asked further questions. I was so reluctant to say anything, because as you guys heard, part of my spiral was that I'm being a burden on her in particular. So I literally sent her a message saying, I need therapy, otherwise I'm going to lose my mind. And when I sent her that message, it was in the moment where I really felt like I was losing my mind. I was like, oh my God, shit is getting real. So then and then against everything that was going on in my head, I asked her for a call. And then in the call, we started talking about what's happening. And it was in that call that I kind of regulated, and I got back to reality. And it was just like, you being weird, all these things that you're telling yourself unnecessarily true. And there's nothing as dangerous as reading psychology, literature, when you're not a trained psychologist, because you're going to be self-diagnosing, and diagnosing other people isn't ezingekhoyo. And that was true for me, but anyways, the point of this video, number one, is to say that if you probably experience these random bursts of anxiety, honestly, I think you're not alone. period. You're not alone. And I think that has always just been the point of this channel. Whatever you think you're going through alone in your corner, you're not alone. You're not alone. And the biggest thing that everybody always says about those bursts of anxiety is that so much untruth floods your brain, and you start thinking that it's reality, it's true, when it's not true. And once you are out of that state of anxiety, then you realize, what was I thinking? What was I saying? And the thing is, it's not rational. But in the moment, everything that you fear, every lie that you tell yourself, all your insecurities that project themselves, or that manifest themselves, you think in that moment they are as real as the sun rising on the east. I don't know, I just thought of the most true thing that I know, as the sun rising. But yeah, man, guys, it's in this life, we wake up every day and we're fighting. Every day we're fighting. And the craziest thing for me will always be how in one day, in 1 hour even, I can go from being so grateful and being like, I'm so grateful for being able to afford gym. I'm so grateful for being able to even have time to come to a real life gym. I'm so grateful for the car that I have that makes my life so convenient. I'm so grateful for the parents that I have that have always shown relentless support. I am so grateful for the friends that I have. I am so grateful for the wonderful, fulfilling job that I have. I'm so grateful to be studying something that I enjoy and that I'm passionate about. I am so grateful. There's so many things to be grateful for, and sometimes I feel overwhelmed with gratitude. And then 2 minutes later, I kid you not, 2 minutes later, anxiety, heart palpitations, life is not making sense anymore. It's ridiculous. I hate it here. It's so ridiculous. But anyways, let's get on with my day because I still have stuff to do.
When I got back home after bathing and eating, I sat down to get through some admin, which was mostly sorting out my calendar. Thereafter, I was on my way to work, and today I was meeting a student at school. What a beautiful school. And then lastly, nothing like a good car jam session to get you out of the rut. And that's on turning a bad day into a good day. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me on my day. I hope this helped you guys if you also experience weird mornings like I did.